million hailstorm hits an area, your focus should be on running your business, not on insurance claims. We have helped streamline the insurance process for hundreds of roofing contractors across the U.S., and we can do it for yours too. Visit us online at c3adjusters.com and learn how we can help you save time and get claims paid faster.
Good Wednesday afternoon, everybody. I'm lead meteorologist John Choquette here for our daily 12 p.m. hail forecast, sponsored by C3 Group and Merlin Law Group. Both of their pages are in the description below. Looks like we have a chance for some hail today and again on Friday, but more importantly, we were pretty busy this morning from pretty much the moment we got up with a big storm that went through the coastal areas of Florida. We'll talk about that in just a second. But hey, upcoming events, there's one going on right now. Matt is currently in St. Louis for the Highway to Hail event that Company Cam has been continuing all the way through May 3rd. And Derek will be in Minneapolis on Friday, depending on the weather, for the event on March 29th. And then there are a handful more events, again, leading all the way up to Chicago in May 3rd. And that will be making some kind of appearance at all of those locations. Go to Company Cam's page for more details. So, looks like we also have our app and website up and running. If you need some help, you need some guidance, you can go ahead and give us a call at 855-334-4245 for some training, or you can keep an eye out for live trainings that we'll be doing. I got a question about South Fort Worth. It's a very specific spot of city metro, but there'll be more chances for hail in Dallas. Don't worry. You guys are the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. It's March. There's plenty of time. Anyway, forecast for today, though, it doesn't really look like we're seeing too many populated areas at risk today. I have a 2% chance here for Dodge City. That's the biggest city in the risk area. 1% respectively for Guyman and Great Bend. And it looks like a couple storms, and by a couple I literally mean one or two, are looking to form some point this afternoon into the early evening hours. Could get up to some golf ball size hail, but for the most part, and I tried to really highlight where I think is going to most likely happen, but we have, oh wait, you know, I realized I didn't put up, hang on guys, I didn't put up the Florida map. That is, wow, I can't believe I did that. My bad guys, hang on. I don't think I uncovered. There we go. The Florida map. Sorry, for some reason it wasn't loaded up, but we're good now. Cocoa, Leesburg, and Satellite Beach. Yes, that is the storm that happened this morning. We're working on a pretty good storm, up to golf ball size hail. Saw some videos of it, pretty high volume stuff too. Looked very unusual for usual coastal Florida type storms. 58,444 homes impacted, again with up to golf ball size hail right along coastal Florida, and a couple little swaths, again Leesburg's near Orlando. But look at this hail, guys. I mean, this is pretty crazy. This doesn't really look like the type of stuff you see in Florida. Looks like pretty hard hail and pretty high volumes of that. So go check that out on our website on hailtrace.com. I think there's a link to it. There's a Facebook post on here. There's an Instagram post as well about it. Go check that out. And I apologize for not having that on there right away. For some reason, it didn't save on my thing to show up within the show. But anyway, so again, the forecast you're talking about, that low-end chance, only one or two storms is likely to form with the golf ball size hail. In the strong one or two storms is that upper echelon of risk. Otherwise, probably quarter, $50 size hail. And again, one or two storms is all we're really expecting in a fairly rural section of the country. There's a future radar here. And nothing. Oh, there you go. There's a storm. And it's been showing up pretty consistently somewhere in this general area for the evening hours. Again, it's going to be after probably about 5 or 6 p.m. or what we like to call in the severe weather community, power hour. So once we get beyond that, I have for Thursday a fairly interesting looking threat. I said low hail threat. So if you've been watching most of this week, you know I've been kind of half mentioning Thursday as there's a potential for some hail. Well, there is a potential that a storm might happen on Thursday, but I think the cap is going to be very strong. So storms are going to have a very hard time forming, but if one does, it'll be somewhere within this little blue comma here. Tomorrow we'll have an update. We'll see if we can actually have a better chance of storms or if nothing at all happens. Right now I'm still leaning towards that most likely nothing at all happens on Thursday. However, different story for Friday. I do not have a 5-day today. Because of the storms this morning, I didn't quite have enough time to get a 5-day together for you guys. But, of course, I was going to talk about Friday. Right now, fortunately for folks for Kansas City, staying well south of you. Folks for Wichita, I think it'll be east of you. Southwestern Missouri, there's a chance, drop under Springfield, and pretty much all the way down I-44 to Oklahoma City, area of concern there. So Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and then I have down to about Denton, Texas. I had pulled Dallas out of the risk right now. I think the models have been having some issues with Friday's event the past couple runs. I'm not sure if that's just some weird hiccup or it's a general trend. If it's a general trend, then yeah, Dallas probably not going to see any storms, and most of these storms will probably be after a front goes by, so they're going to be elevated and have a much smaller hail potential. Right now, I think we could still see, if anything goes crazy, up to tennis ball size hail. One of the key ingredients for big time hail is really in place for Friday, so if anything can go crazy, we for sure could see some big time hail. So that's what we're looking at, area concern for your Friday, anywhere from Oklahoma City down to about Denton, Texas, east to about Springfield, maybe even as far east as Fayetteville, Arkansas. So that's what we're looking at. I don't know if there was any other comments, not any other questions I saw, at least on Facebook. But go ahead, follow our posts, hit see first as always. If it's your first time watching the videos here, then you know that I made a little bit of a mistake today, but best that happens. Somebody said Dodge City. 2% chance for today, an outside chance of that 1 or 2 storm forms and it happens at Dodge City, then all right. But again, it's a very small point in a large area, so it makes it very hard to say with any confidence that that one storm is going to move over Dodge City. Anyway, hit see first. We do post every single day. We do these forecasts every day. We do live coverage, and you know, you can't really predict and set up a watch party or anything for a live coverage video because they just kind of happen when storms happen. So that's why you got to hit see first and you get to see everything ahead of the algorithm. Give us a call, follow our Instagram page, email us, visit our website, all the above. We do post pretty regularly on Instagram. We are here to help you if you're having any issues with the website or the app. And of course, if you're new and you want to find out more about Hail Trace and what we can do for you, contact us through one of these ways here and we'll be happy to talk to you. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you again tomorrow on Thursday at 12 p.m. like we do every single day, where I'll give you an update on what, if anything's going to happen on Thursday, and of course an update for Friday as well, and hopefully this time around a 5-day forecast. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, everyone.